Okay, so welcome back to another vlog. My camera is about to die, so I'm gonna try and record this story time as fast as possible for you guys. So to begin with, I tried to upload a video of my labor and delivery, but let me scoot a little back. There we go. But because I recorded it on my iPhone and for some reason my iCloud storage is not that great, I wasn't able to upload it onto YouTube and make a video out of it. So I was not able to upload that for you guys. So instead I decided to just do a story time and tell you guys how my labor and delivery went. As you guys know, I do have two other children, and they're my two other boys. Sorry about that. When I gave birth to them, I also got induced. With my first child, I got induced because I went over, and with my second child, I got induced because I just couldn't deal with it anymore, girl. So when I was about 36 weeks already, my doctor asked if I wanted to be induced or if I just wanted to wait until she came on her own. At first I wasn't really sure, but then I came to the conclusion that it was just time for me to get induced because one, I was super tired, and two, my pregnancy with her was just very different. Since the beginning, I always carried her very low, and I was just very tired. So I decided to just go ahead and get induced as well. 37 weeks came along, I got induced, I scheduled to get induced. I had to be at the hospital at 12 a.m. midnight on a Thursday. So I went in, I did my paperwork, I checked in, and the moment I checked in, I should have known that not everything was going to go as smooth as I thought. So when I showed up to my room, I asked if I could use the restroom. The restroom to begin with was very dirty, and there was blood on my toilet. Granted, I'm not a delicada, okay? Like, I won't just go and be like, this is wrong or that is wrong just to make a big deal out of it. No. But in this occasion, it was blood. It's somebody else's blood. I do not know who that belongs to. Even if I knew who it belonged to, girl, I'm gonna sit in that toilet the moment that I deliver. At some point, I'm gonna have to sit in that toilet, and there's somebody else's body fluid there. Why would I want to sit on that, you know? So I just asked kindly if it could be cleaned up. I didn't want anything else other than for it to be cleaned up. There was two nurses that walked in, and I had no idea that one of them was just learning. She was not a student. She was already a graduate. She had a job. She was just being trained. I had no idea at the moment that she was being trained. I figured she was just one of the other nurses in the room, and I let her know, you know what, the restroom's a little bit dirty. She's like, give me a moment. She walks out. She comes back in with the second nurse, and the second nurse just tells me, she's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, would you like to change rooms? She was bothered at the fact that the restroom was dirty, but then I don't know if she was also thinking that I was being a Karen about the whole situation. But she was like, okay, well, we'll have somebody clean it up for you. If you want to move rooms, you can move rooms. I told her, absolutely not. I don't need to move rooms. I was just stating that there is somebody else's bodily fluid in the toilet that I'm going to sit on when I deliver. If it could just be cleaned up. That's it. I didn't want anything else. Anyways, they took about 2 hours to finally get me started on Pitocin. No, I'm sorry. About 2 hours to finally get me started on the pill that goes in the vagina before they start you on Pitocin. So when she started me on the pill, she told me that she was going to check me. But before she started checking me, she started doing my paperwork. She was taking a very, very, very long time doing everything. When she put in my IV, she put in my IV wrong. And the nurse who was training her was, I'm assuming, fed up, frustrated, not very nice about training her. She was just putting her on the spot, asking her questions like, are you sure that that's what you're supposed to do first? So I'm assuming it was making this girl extra nervous. Like I said, she put in my IV wrong, and I was already kind of like, man, this is not going to go well. I was already putting in my head that it was not going to go as smooth, and I was just freaking out. It was making me more nervous. So anyways, she finally put my IV in. She was going to start getting me ready for the Pitocin. I mean, for the pill. I'm sorry. I keep on saying Pitocin. She's going to get me ready for the pill. When she was going to get me ready for the pill, of course, they have to check you. When she checked me, she was not sure if I was 1 or 2 centimeters dilated. Therefore, her head nurse had to check me. Girl, not even my OB would check me the way that she checked me. I felt like she was going to rupture everything down there. She was so rude, not caring about what she was doing. She was going to rupture me down there. She was so careless, so rude. She was like, oh, I'm sorry. That was literally it, she said. I said, okay, whatever. At this point, I'm not even going to complain because it could only go worse. So came 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was already on Pitocin because I actually dilated pretty quickly on the pill. So come 6 a.m., it was already shift changed, and another nurse came in. When she came in, she was super nice, super caring. I asked if she could stay, asked my nurse, and sure enough, she was like, absolutely. She stayed at my nurse. 11 in the morning came around, and it was time for me to basically push. I don't have much of a story to tell because honestly, the only thing that went wrong was, one, the nurse that began doing the whole procedure because of her attitude, and two, the person who put on my epidural, because girl, let me tell you, this girl put my epidural wrong. So I felt everything from my hips up. From my hips up, I was able to feel everything, every contraction. Every single time that I would get a contraction, I would feel it. I'm glad that I was not able to feel much from my hips down because, girl, let me tell you, I don't think I would have been able to deal with that. But other than those two things, to be honest with you, I'm just grateful and thankful that me and my daughter turned out to be great. My delivery was very smooth. My daughter came out, and like by the third push, she was already out. Doctor even said slow down because she's slipping out. But yeah, like I said, mainly it was just my epidural and that first nurse that I had a very bad experience with. But overall, my birth was great. We are healthy. My daughter is healthy. She's here with us. My daughter weighed 7 pounds 6 ounces, 20.5 inches long. She's a healthy baby, beautiful baby girl in my eyes, of course. What else can I say? And also another thing was, I know I had mentioned before that I wanted to get my tubes tied. I will make it part of this vlog because I feel like it goes hand in hand with it. I did not end up getting my tubes tied. I did not end up getting on any type of birth control. Yesterday was actually my 6-week postpartum visit. Doctor cleared me. Everything is good. Thank God. I wasn't able to bring you guys along with that because, one, my doctor does not allow video camera or anything like that in her office, and two, because unfortunately I forgot my SD to my camera, so I was not able to record. I know, horrible. But anyways, yeah, so she cleared me. She asked if I wanted to get in any type of birth control, and my answer was no. The reason why is because my husband did get a vasectomy. If you guys want to learn a little bit more on his vasectomy and his story, please comment down below. But yeah, my husband ended up getting a vasectomy, so I didn't feel the need to get on any birth control. He took one for the team, as he should. And yeah, so please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the next time I will upload a vlog with my daughter in it so you guys can see her and you guys can meet her. Right now she is asleep, and that's why I did not bring her into the vlog. But there's so much more content coming up, and I'm so excited for you guys to see that. I hope that we can keep growing. And yeah, once again, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.